Hello students, how are you all? Enjoying? Yeah, I'm back, your EVS teacher from Mount Litra Z School, Rampura Full. What we were doing? We were discussing the chapter number 3, Showing I Care. The explanation part we have finished of this chapter. Today we are going to start the back exercises and the question answers part. Okay, so first exercise is fill in the blanks. First fill in the blank is we listen to music with our ears. How we listen? With our ears. Listen is the sense and listening, hearing is the sense and ear is the sense organs. Right? Sense organ. We use our nose to smell a flower. Right? So here nose will be sense organ and smell is a sense. What we can feel is a sense, and by which organ we are feeling, that is sense organ. So nose is the sense organ and smell is the sense. Third fill up is an is a special home for children who do not have any parents to look after. First of all, the children who do not have any parents to look after them, who are they? They are orphans. Okay, the children who do not have any parents to look after them, they are orphans, and in the home in which they live is orphanage, and the special home in which they live is orphanage. Made by whom? Made by NGO. Okay, non-government organizations. All right. Fourth fill up is even we can donate books, clothes, toys and food to an orphanage. See, I explained that there are some books, clothes, toys and food which we are not using. We can give them to someone else to use them, right? For giving those things, we use a word donate. Okay, I am donating. That means I am giving my books, clothes, toys or food to someone who can use it. Okay, alright, when we give some books, clothes, toys, food to someone, that means we are donating. Alright, if we are giving them for their use for forever, if we are giving them some things for forever, हमेशा के लिए अगर हम उन्हें कोई चीज़ दे रहे हैं किसी को, तो क्या बोलते हैं? डोनेट. ऑलराइट. नेक्स्ट, outline one way in which you will show your care and love if you see the following. How you can show your care to someone in your life, and who are they? First, a person who cannot see, struggling to cross the road. See, initially when chapter was started, I asked you a question that if you see a man or a woman who cannot see, that means he or she is blind, and try to crossing the road. Okay, if they can't see, they won't be able to cross the road. Okay, so how we can help them? How we can help that person? We will go and help that person in crossing the road safely. What I will do, or what you should do, is help that person in crossing the road safely. Okay, we can help them in crossing the road safely. Second, an old person in your home who needs something kept in another room. Suppose in your home there is your grandfather or grandmother needs something from another room. Okay, so what you do? You will get them the things they need from another room. You should help them and ask them, if you need anything, I will go and take it for you. I will go and get it for you. Alright, so in your home an old person needs something from another room or from anywhere in your house. So what you will do? You should go and get the things they need. Alright, so you will get the things they need from another room. Next question. Third, a friend who cannot hear but needs help with her or his homework. Suppose there is a friend who cannot hear. That means who is deaf. The persons who can't hear are called deaf. All right. So a person who cannot hear but needs help with her or his homework. So what you can do? How you can help? Because she or he can't be able to hear you. He or she can't be able to hear you. Then how will you help them? So what I will do? I will explain him or her by actions, by doing some actions by our hands or by writing something. Okay, if you want to explain anything to them and you don't know how to explain by actions, then what you can do, you can explain them by writing on a notebook that what you want to explain them. Okay, what you can do, you can either explain by actions or by writing. All right. A differently abled or special friend who is sick. Differently abled means a person who can't hear, walk or see. So if some person has some disability, that person is known as differently abled or a special person, a special friend, right? If that friend needs you and that friend is sick, so what you should do, you should take him to a doctor. Okay, you should take him to a doctor and you should look after them. Okay, you should take care of them at that time at least. Next, remember these signs I explained you in this chapter. Now you have to write what are these signs denote, stands for. This sign, a person sitting on the wheelchair. A person is sitting on a wheelchair. This sign stands for people who are physically disabled. That means who are physically not fit. This sign stands for the person who are physically disabled. That means either they have their problems in legs or even either they have their problem in their hands, or even if they have any problem in any part and in any part of the body. So they are physically disabled, right? So this sign is for physically disabled persons. Second sign, you can see a ear is drawn and a cut on it. ईयर के ऊपर एक लाइन बनी हुई है, राइट? सो दिस इफ ईयर के ऊपर लाइन बनी है, दैट मीन्स द पर्सन हु कांट बी एबल टू हियर एनीथिंग. ओके, हु कैन नॉट हियर प्रॉपरली. Next sign, here you can see a person is standing with a stick. That means this sign stands for the people who cannot see. All right. Here you can see two hands are drawn here. This sign stands for the people who cannot speak. So how they will speak? By their actions. The people who cannot speak. Okay. So how they will speak? By their actions with the help of their hands. That's why hands are drawn here. All right. So these were the 4 signs I explained in this chapter also and today also. All right. Next question is, remember I explained you about a Braille script, a Braille alphabet, that the people who cannot see, use Braille alphabet to study. And how Braille alphabet? There are some holes in a paper and the person who cannot see touches with their hand and feel what is written there. All right. So in Braille alphabet, A is written as like this, one dot. Okay, one hole actually. B is written like 2 dots. C is written like these 2 dots in a sleeping way. D denotes by this. E shows by this. F shows by this. So these are all the alphabets denoted by Braille alphabet. Okay. Here you have all these alphabets. Now what you need to do is, you need to make these words in Braille alphabets. You have to convert these alphabets in the Braille alphabets. See, the word care. What we are doing is, First what we have read? Care. Now how you can write C in Braille? Like this. Okay. At the place of A, how you can write A in the Braille alphabet? Like this. How you can write R in Braille alphabet? Like this. Three dots and one dot in between, in front of the between dot. Okay, in front of the middle dot. E by these two dots. Okay, so this is how you can convert a word in the Braille word, right, in the Braille script. This is how you can convert with the help of this table. All right, so here I converted care and love also. Love, how you can care, how you can convert? L you can write like this, O you can write like this, V you can write like this, E you can write like this. All right, so now this is your homework. Write play, help and respect in Braille alphabets, in the form of Braille alphabets. Okay, this is your homework. Complete it. Now next question. There are some people given here which you need to help. Okay, how you can help them? A friend who cannot see. A friend who cannot see, that means a friend who is blind. How you can help your friend if he is or she is blind? How we can help them? In climbing down the stairs. If they want to go downstairs, so what we can do? We can help them in going downstairs. Alright, or what we can do? We can help them in crossing the road, or we can help them wherever they want to go, we can help them to go there. Alright, so in any possible way you can help them. So here I have written that climbing down the stairs. An old relative. Suppose in your house an old relative came. Okay, then how you will take care or help an old relative? What we will do? We will provide them all the things they need and spend some time with them. Okay, what we need to do is we should provide all the things they need. Okay, on time. All the things they need on time, whether it is food, whether it is medicines, whether it is water, juice, anything, you should give them on time or whatever they need. And we should spend some time with them, talk with them, so that they feel happy and they will remember the moments with you. All right, so this is what you can do with the old relatives. Okay, you can help them or you can give them the things they need and spend some time with them. A cousin who cannot walk. Suppose you have a cousin who cannot walk, so what we can do? We can play indoor games with him or her, like Ludo, chess, etc. What we can do? We can play indoor games with them, or we can talk with them, we can spend some time with them, or we can give them anything they want, or we can get them anywhere they want to go. Okay, we can go with them anywhere they want to go. All right, so here we can play indoor games with them like Ludo, chess, etc. A friend who cannot hear. A friend who cannot hear, that means a friend who is deaf. How you will help them? We will help him in homework. Okay, by how we can help them? We can help him in homework, in doing his homework, in completing his work. All right, so these were the questions in your books. Okay, this we have completed. Now there are some extra questions for you. First extra question is, a person who cannot see is blind. Okay, a person who cannot see is blind. What we call that person is blind. A person who cannot hear properly, a person who cannot listen properly, what we can call them as deaf. Okay. Now third question, which day has been declared as the International Day of Older Persons? Which day has been declared as the International Day of Older Persons? October 1. October 1 has been declared as the International Day of Older Persons. Alright, why we have declared International Day of Older Persons? To encourage the society, to take care of older persons in their society. That's why we have declared a day as International Day of Older Persons, and that is October 1. Now, who are differently abled or special people? People who are unable to see, hear, speak or walk are called differently abled or special people. So people who can't see properly, who can't hear properly, who can't speak properly or who can't walk properly, if they have any one of the disability, then that person is called differently abled or special person. Okay, then that people are called differently abled or special people. All right. Now, next question, who are orphans? Who are orphans? Children who do not have their parents are called orphans, right? This we have discussed earlier also, that the children who don't have their parents are called orphans. What is orphanage? Orphanage is a building where orphans live and looked after. Okay, so see, children who do not have their parents are called orphans, right? If they don't have their parents, they would not been having any home to live. So government has, or non-government organizations are there who made a building where orphans can live and where they can be happy and live happily. Okay, and the persons there who made this orphanage will look after these orphans. Okay, like your parents look after you, right? And in orphanage, the teachers or the parents there, they will look after the orphans. Okay, so the children who do not have their parents are called orphans, and the building where orphans live is called orphanage. Okay, so hope you all have understood this chapter completely and the question answers also. If you have any doubt, you can ask anytime. All right, so till my next video, bye bye, take care.